There's big trouble in paradise as Sheikh Hamdan's marriage blows up into a million different pieces. The crown prince of Dubai, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, lives his very best life and even has a pretty strong marriage, or so we thought. It turns out that things weren't as they seemed, as rumors have been swirling about Sheikh Hamdan's love life. Did his wife really leave him? What's the real story behind Dubai's most iconic royal romance? Stay tuned as we debunk myths, reveal shocking truths, and deep dive into the life of Sheikh Hamdan, aka Fazza. The crown prince of Dubai, Sheikh Hamdan, is known for being charismatic, adventurous, and a poet at heart. However, there's one part of his life that's shrouded in mystery: his wife. Of course, this isn't the first time that a monarch would keep their love life under wraps. So it wouldn't seem strange for Sheikh Hamdan to do the same, but the question remains, who is the mystery woman who was said to be married to the crown prince? Arabian monarchs are notorious for marrying within the family, either to a first cousin or distant relative of sorts. Point in case the Dubai ruler, so it doesn't come as a shock that Sheikh Hamdan, his son and parent, choose to follow his footsteps. In this regard, the lucky lady in question is Sheikh Bint Al Maktoum, who also doubles as the crown prince's first cousin. From his mother's side, Sheikh bin Al Maktoum is a member of the Al Maktoum family, a family with a pretty long lineage that has been ruling Dubai since the 19th century. Families with strong traditions like this tend to support strong family ties and continuity, so they marry within their family. The arranged marriage took place on June 26, 2019, along with the marriage of the two crown prince's brothers. However, the plan had been set up since the couple were children. Since then, Sheikh has maintained a very low profile and has a very private life, which is pretty typical for many members of the royal families. However, while she tries to remain a private person, her presence is often felt in various state and family events. That said, a private life doesn't mean all is going well for her, as it turns out that her marriage with her husband may have been a ruse to hide the prince's true feelings. One of the many issues with arranged marriages from childhood is that no one accounts for the future. The same can be seen with the planned love life of the crown prince, who was expected to marry Sheikh when he came of age. However, fate had other plans for the young prince. The crown prince, who was expected to marry Sheikh when he came of age. However, fate had other plans for the young prince. No one really asked the prince what he wanted or if he had anyone he was interested in. And when the young prince moved around for his education, he came across a woman who stole his heart. Unknowingly, Sheikh Hamdan grew up and moved to London for his education, and there he met a woman so beautiful that she shocked his world. The unknown beauty turned out to be Hadia Zan, a woman who originally had no interest in the young prince, but that didn't stop him from developing feelings for her. The prince did everything he could to get her attention, and even went as far as to write poems for her. Thankfully, the young prince was an amazing poet, and he was able to come up with a captivating piece to woo her, and it worked. And just like that, what started out as one-sided infatuation on the prince's end became a full-blown love story between Sheikh Hamdan and Hadia Zan. One of the reasons why the poems written by the prince were very affected was because Hadia Zan loved all forms of art, and comparing love and art just made it that much easier for the love story to blossom. But there was a huge obstacle: was the size of an entire nation in the form of the prince's father, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Sheikh Hamdan couldn't bring himself to tell his very strict father about his newfound love, especially with all of the controversies regarding anyone who went against the Dubai ruler. He tried his very best to postpone his arranged marriage to Sheikh, but ultimately his best wasn't good enough. And on June 6, 2019, he was compelled to go ahead with the arranged marriage. Just like every case of orchestrated marriage versus true love, the partner in the marriage always suffers in the face of a lover who cannot be claimed. That is the same case with the love triangle involving Sheikh Hamdan, Sheikha and Hadia Zain. Sheikha offered her new husband all her love, but the prince was interested in someone else and treated his wife like a sister. Heartbroken and distraught, Hadia Zain tried to distance herself from the prince. But the prince had other plans in mind. He decided to move Hadia Zain to his palace and marry her, a union that broke Sheikha's heart into a million pieces. Because of this, Sheikha grabbed her bags and left the prince, moving to London to be by herself. However, Sheikh Mohammed wasn't comfortable with this chaotic love story. Sheikh Hamdan and Hadia Zain's beautiful union gave birth to a set of twins, Rashid and Sheikha. However, the Dubai ruler wanted a grandchild that could stabilize the future of the throne for his family, and he wanted that grandchild to be from their own royal bloodline. As a result, he ordered his heir apparent Sheikh Hamdan to bring back his first wife, Sheikha, to have a kid. Of course, this news broke Hadia Zain's heart, and she decided to move to London. But when she wanted to leave, she realized that she couldn't take her kids with her. It turns out that according to a rule passed down to Arabian royal families, children born to royalty are always raised in the palace, causing Hadia Zain to leave without her kids per his father's instructions. Sheikh Hamdan started working towards getting his first wife back, a task which required him to write poems for Sheikha, pay millions of dollars to her family, and even divorce Hadia Zain, all to convince Sheikha to move back home. In little to no time, Sheikha and the crown prince gave birth to their son, little Mohammed. Love is such a strange phenomena. It takes people sacrificing things that they have or letting go of things that they love. Sheikh Hamdan's love story is one filled with heartbreaks and tears, a tale of one who loved without reciprocation, watching as the object of their affection loved another. Sheikh Hamdan may have done as his father, the king, wanted, but he still loved Hadia Zain very much. This led to the two lovebirds meeting up yet again, as the prince got her a mansion and more time with the twins, all done without his wife. Being the wiser, the crown prince even put his poetic skills to use yet again and composed this enchanting piece. I feed the strong love with her flowing love. The ones I'll cool is long eyelashes. The sole tree of beauty with trunks that belongs to her. Weeded in the heart of a poet by the order of the Lord of the world. This poetic masterpiece was written by the prince to show how he was enchanted by the beauty of his true love and how his love for her continues to grow. However, it stands to reason that Sheikha has noticed where her husband's heart truly lies. This is more than enough reason for her to pack up and leave yet again, but she still stays. Could it be the love she has for her husband that holds her down like a ball and chain? Or could it be her wish to not leave her child behind that holds her back? Or could it be just her sense of responsibility that won't let her go against tradition and her family? We will never know, but one thing is certain. The prince's first wife may just be at her limits with the prince and his chaotic love story. What do you think will happen with Sheikh Hamdan's marriage? Will Sheikh Hamdan's love story find a happy ending? Or will duty always come first? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what you think about this whole royal love craze. Trust me, there is more to Sheikh Hamdan's love life than we can cover in one video, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more royal secrets.